Right, good morning people. What is going on? Welcome to the first official episode of me documenting the off season. Obviously, I know we've uploaded a video already since being back from Milan. That was just focused on getting Hannah ready for her show over in the States, which if you watched it, you'll know she came off with 2 first places, so well done to her. We spoke late last night and this morning actually about getting her plan in place for next year now. So she qualified for nationals, which we didn't know as well. She thought it would be a case of getting through to the or winning the overall. She got through to the overall, but winning the overall to qualify for nationals. But it turns out they've emailed her and said she's qualified, so another well done. But obviously we are going into improvement season now, or off season, however you want to call it, for her. And obviously that's where I am myself, so everyone's kind of on the same timeline at the minute. I've got a few guys that are going to be competing in the early part of next year, so that's going to kind of set the tone for 2026, and then I guess it's me going later on next year as well, which I will touch on in this video, for the plan of attack. I'm just getting my Skittles ready to go to the gym. Everything's been pulled now, so we've got like the minimal things in. So we've got T4 provider on, and I have been still taking the peptides, the SLU PP332. So I've got that in as well, because we're all about that peptide life, aren't we? Oof. I'm yet to have the conversation with Cal about running peptides, but I do want to dabble, just so it builds my own knowledge up on them for my own coaching. Obviously we've got the regulars, Retta, 𝘗𝘗𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺, Slew, but I do want to build the foundational knowledge, that's a big word for a Monday, up on all the other ones. So they're in. I've got my water. We've added a litre and a half. I've got a litre and a half of water, and I've added a scoop of hydration from TBJP Magic 10. The Black Friday launch was yesterday for the new clothing line. This I completely forgot about. This is from the old clothing line. Nice fleecy, and with this temperature drop we've had, fleecy is welcome. So I'm heading to the gym now. It's 20 to 5 to get the morning shit done that still needs to be in the mix. I'm treating off season like prep now, no missing the steps, the cardio that's required is all getting done. So heading over there for 20 minutes Stairmaster, because the bike, I was like, don't feel like I'm actually doing cardio here, I'm just having a little fucking bike ride on the fucking lake on Sunday afternoon. That's what it felt like. So Stairmaster, and then steps 30 to 40 minutes. I'm trying to box an hour output out in the morning before I do anything, and then abs, and then back home, and then back over there later for the first run of the new push session with Liam. So we'll take you through that, so enjoy the video. Right, Stairmaster time. I've just boshed out 30 minutes on the treadmill. Kind of backwards how I normally do it. I would normally do this first to get it done and out of the way, and then jump on the treadmill, but the legs are feeling it. So I thought we'll do that first, warm the legs up, warm the old man knees up, and then get on the stairs. So I will take the first couple of minutes to get up to level 8, and then maintain that for pretty much the majority of the 20 minutes then. This is just going to be so much more than a bike for cardio. You want to give yourself the best chance of progress with whatever we do. So by doing the bike, it's just cutting that progress short. So 20 minutes. Don't really aim for a heart rate level. I think anything between 130, 140 is kind of the standard with this shit. But we just go by levels, and then I think the more I do this, the more conditioned I'll get to it, which is kind of what happens on prep. Obviously we're attacking this in off season, so we'll see how long it lasts, but the longer you do it, the easier it becomes Stairmaster. So if you've just put it in on your plan, or your coach has put it in on your plan, and you're thinking, fuck me, how am I supposed to do what I see other guys doing in 45 minutes, even an hour? Trust me, it does get easier. I'm like 240 at the minute on the Stairmaster, so if you're 200 pound, you got it easier already. So like I said, don't cut your progress short with whatever you're doing. You know, cutting corners with the type of cardio you're doing, and even down to things outside of this with your diet and that, the maximum opportunity to make progress. Right people, it's 11 AM. I have just had my food pre-workout, meal 1 and 2 gone down the hatch. I am about to get this written out. Oh, there we go. Back on the logbook. Again, it comes, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes back. But it is something I wanted to really get back to doing. However, with the way, you know, prep went, being, sorry, it's fine, this is raw. Being the prep lasted like 3 years, my back end of my prep and training was dog shit, so we're finally at that point where we can bring it back in now. So started like setting baseline numbers last week with the training plan. This is the first like week where I'm able to kind of go at it in full, as Callum has actually prescribed. So what I've been doing is getting to the gym and then writing my training plan out as we're like warming up and doing our sets, and I'm like, I need to get it all in there before we go over. So today we are in for push / delts A. This also gives me a good opportunity to practice my handwriting. There's nothing better than writing a logbook. I can't use a phone, there's too many distractions. I do set my phone on do not disturb, but then you do risk no one getting hold of you. So I kind of flip in and out of do not disturb if I'm filming sets and stuff, because sometimes if a phone call comes through, it can stop it from recording. But yeah, it just keeps the phone out the way, stick to the logbook. So today we have got a incline cable fly. Can't fucking read. Incline cable fly. In fact, I'll just read through it and then I'll write. Incline cable fly, incline Smith machine press, gym leg or conversion press, which we've not got, but we have got the flex leverage conversion press, which is sick. And then we've got a pec deck. He's specified a prime pec deck, which I wish we had, but we haven't. So we'll probably just use the Panata because that is the best one we've got. And then we've got a cable cuff side lateral, and then obviously triceps then, long rope tricep push down, and a single arm. Ooh, we've got biceps in today as well. Single arm machine preacher curl. Everything's 2 sets, nothing, no 3 sets, no intensifiers, nothing like that, because obviously we are 10 days post show or something like that. So that will be gradually brought in across the weeks, and I'm going to stick to that because Carl knows what he's fucking doing, and I'm going to maximise this opportunity in this phase, not only from a training aspect, from the diet aspect as well. I've touched on this in the previous videos where I'm trying to remain as legit as possible when it comes to being a bodybuilder now. My weight right now is hovering around 240, which is roughly 12 pound up from like the stage weight. If you look at me again on stage, about 228. Obviously I woke up lighter than that show day morning, but by the time we got meals in, water, etc., into the show, I think my dog's got a cold. If you can hear her sneezing in the background. Just lost my trail of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I stepped on stage about 228, which is roughly 10 pound up from the British finals weekend. So that's where we're at. So yeah, I'm going to write everything in here so we're ready to go, so that when we get to the gym, me and Liam can get straight into it. because he's got a busy day, I've got a busy day, and there's not going to be any fucking around.
3 Christmas trees to put up.
What?
We've got another 3 Christmas trees to put up.
That's right, I put the Christmas tree up yesterday, so it took me all day. And I've got another 3 to do today, so, you know, any clients waiting on feedback, it's probably because I was putting up all the decorations, because my missus just lied on the sofa watching me all the time. It's that time. Supplementos. So, the subs haven't really changed much, or haven't changed at all actually, saying that, because we didn't really manipulate my like carb powders going into the show, whereas previously we pulled those out to obviously bring down the calories, etc. But because we were in that like reverse dieting phase going into the shows, this stayed in consistently. So a scoop of the one and only performance fuel, and I will also put a scoop of hydration, which I did also have a scoop for cardio this morning, as well as that monster. That's my intro. Now, with this, I'm trying to get it in like by the last but one exercise, just so that all the carbs are in from this, rather than still sipping it at the back end, or even sometimes on the way home. So very important to keep your intra workout as your intra. I have said about that in the past, but you have to kind of remind people, even remind myself sometimes, it is an intra workout drink for a reason. So get it in while you're still utilising what we are putting in there in terms of the carbs. And then I'll just put my my peg on my bag. That's the only thing with bags. They're handy, like, because it's not big tubs, but because of the tops, sometimes they don't stay closed. So I've got like washing line fucking pegs. I wouldn't know nothing about them. That's the only time I use them. Carla puts the washing out, because I'll have to say that as a disclaimer, because she'll only call me out on it. And then is 2 scoops of Do Not Effing Miss and a scoop of pumpage, and that is it. I've also done my Golf Hotel, which phonetic alphabet. Golf Hotel stands for GH. Done that. That's in pre-workout and pre-bed at the minute. 3 of each. 6 total. Just to touch on that. Oh, obviously all my other subs are out. You know, like when you get to the back end of prep and you've got subs left over. Like the first couple of training sessions, I'm not gonna lie, I still took them a little bit. Halo, Winstrol. But I said to myself, look, if I'm in a health phase, the idea of the health phase is to fucking clear out. So when are you gonna fucking start this? So from Thursday last week, I think it was, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I definitely did. And then Thursday I rested, and then after that, so Wednesday was the last session that I carried on with that fuckery. But they're all out now. They're still here, obviously, in my little bag, but this, you know, you got to remember what you're trying to do. Health phase, clear out, because when we come to pushing up again, it puts us in the best spot possible to actually do that. So there's my pre, there's my intra, my logbook's written out. I've got to get my camera shit together because I want to take some pictures post-workout, because obviously, as you know, I can't just take them on my phone. They need to be on the proper camera because of OCD and that. And then we'll get underway with this push session. Right, so we are in for the first push sesh. Second movement, which is incline Smith. We have been using the Panata one for the longest time. Problem you got is every fucker uses it. So rather than like dealing with that every single week, if we are looking at keeping this in, there's 2 Nautilus Smith machines here, which have been perfectly good to use in the past. So we're just going to use this now It's not the greatest because the angle kind of goes out as you're pressing up, and I think it's a little bit heavier as well. But I would rather deal with that and get strong on this than deal with having to wait for that one every single week. Is this how to put straps on 101? Get my Miss Twaff Thombreth on your feed. On their feed. Fuck knows. Too much fuckery going on Instagram. Right, getting ready for the first set. We're gonna go with 3 plates. Because I just said off camera to Liam now, I'm like a fucking 16-year-old adolescent boy with anger built up in me because I'm pissed off at my parents at the minute. So let's chuck 3 plates on. The pissed off isn't towards anyone, it's just towards the frustration of how the season ended, really. I'm still not over it. So we'll use that fuel. Also, I've not actually put out there, but I am actually working with Team Industry now, which are these straps and wraps and sleeves and all the shit that I put on. I do have a code, which is Magic10. So if you do purchase anything from Industry, use it, abuse it. They are one of the best suppliers in accessories. And you can also get my Potential Fitwear, which are Team Industry t-shirts printed up with obviously my designs as well. potentialfitwear.com. No Magic10. I don't discount on my own shit. I need the money. I got drugs to buy. Come on then. Let's go. Explode. Good. Good. Easy. Nice. Come on. Yeah. Come on, one more. One more on your own now. Come on. Explode. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Let's shoot. Knock it off, don't it? Yeah. 5 and a squidge. Oh. 3, 2.
Come on, 2 more, easy. Yeah, come on.
So this is the 3rd movement, which is normally on the plan it states a gym leg-or converging chest press. We've got the, well, it's flex leverage, but it's branded as 𝘗𝘁𝘁𝘮𝘁. It's only been in here a few weeks. Did run it on prep, so I think I got up to like 3.5, 4 plates on prep. Looking to push it up more than that today. So we're just working through the warm-ups, but we, obviously with 3rd movement in, so warm-ups are lower now in terms of what we do. We've done the flies, we've done the Smith press, so the chest is already warm. So we literally just plate on 1 rep, plate on 1 rep, just until we get to that kind of working weight and then go. And judging by the setting his camera on his tripod and getting his influencer mode on, he is about to work on 4 plates. So we'll see how he does. Come on then. Good. Come on, power. Power through, power through. Good. Get 2 more. Get 6 at least, come on. Chest up, chest up. Power, power, come on. Yeah. Heavy. Especially after that Smith, innit? 3, 2, 1. Yep. I'll work. Okay. Oh. Hey. Shoo. Shoo. Mine. Right, yeah. Yeah, glad we didn't go up here. Right, last chest movement. I understand like this is just training, but you've seen me whinging and being tanned up and wearing a fucking thong for weeks on end on this channel, so thought mix it up and just do a straight up training video with not a lot of talking, just bits and bobs in between. 2 sets, 8 to 12, and then after these 2 sets I've got to get a picture of him wearing that because he's wearing one of my t-shirts, so I can slap his face over social media. Liam 10. And then I gotta get a picture of me wearing this fucking sweater from the JP Black Friday drop as well. That is Magic 10, but not on Black Friday.
14 weeks old.
From the 1st of June. You see, if you're getting good nick by Dubai, where you can have like a little break, which can be done, just have to have the conversation with Nathan to say, look, do we do 6 weeks?
We could do it. We could get it done.
Yeah, easy.
It's just, yeah.
You'd peak for that PCA Welsh, and really be perfect timing, 14 weeks for you as well, because you come in shape like.
I think it was 14 or 15 from the first one. This was.
Was there? Oh, there we are then. Right, on to cuffed lateral raises, which Liam has said we're doing it on this, which is actually a decent find, to be honest. Just because it's all set up, just put your cuffs on and you're good to go. A little bit of advice on if you're on a movement when you've undershot yourself, just like I did there, is slow it down a little bit. Don't become that guy that's doing slow reps in the gym, but I would much rather do a set like that where I'm slowing it down that little bit more with a pause and I like pause in the contraction and in the stretch than just getting like a high rep set, because probably could have got over the rep target for that. It was an 8 to 12, ended up getting 9 with those slow pauses. If I just repped it out, probably could have got 15. So the next set is obviously a back off, which is going to be 12 to 15, and then I could use that as a gauge end for the next one. Come on, boy. Ah, trusting him with the fucking camera again. Dad at a wedding. Liam, Dad at a wedding Davis. That's his stage name. Right, we got 1 tricep movement, 1 bicep movement. So it's just a long rope or the Vulcan grip push down, and then a single dumbbell preacher. I'm not going to go through how to do one of these because there's a fucking million videos on YouTube about it, but that's how you do a tricep push down. Keep your elbows tight and try and fucking get full extension, full stretch. And a little bonus one, which he might not know about, is, but might do actually, from the 𝘗𝘳𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺. Squeeze your bicep at the top to stretch your tricep fascia out. Know that one there? He knows that one. Of course he does. To finish the 𝘴𝘱𝘱𝘭𝘮, we've got a bicep added in on a push day, which is new for me. You've had this before though, haven't you? A bicep on a push day. So Carl must be copying Nath Styles' plans, or the other way around. Whee. Bicep, single arm preacher curl to finish. And then I'm gonna take some pictures post-workout for the first time in off-season, because it's been so long, it's been 10 days. Oh, focus on. Right, Liam has shot off because he's got some work to do, and I am taking some pictures post-workout up in the spin room because I can't be asked waiting for the pausing room key or getting in the discussion of is anyone in there. And I actually quite like the side lighting up in this room because it comes from that window behind me when I'm up against that radiator. So it's a little bit more artistic than a pausing room shot, but yeah, still decent enough. Took a few shots in here in prep for Carl post-workout, so I'm just having a quick look. And if they're any good, I'll send them to Carl. If they're not, they'll go in the trash can. Oi oi, post-workout, the last squares bar in the house. I've just been to Asda's as well, so if I came home and they were all gone, that would have pissed me off. 150 cream of rice, 150 berries, trained by JP cream of rice, Magic 10, strawberries and cream, blueberries, cinnamon, a little bit of salt on there because I've got most of the salt on chicken and ketchup. Yes, I'm still eating chicken with my cream of rice. I'm not sure if it's ever going to leave me, to be honest. We shall see when the taste buds settle down. But that was a decent push session. Decent push session. I can't talk about progression in a minute. It's still a case of setting baseline numbers, but the logbook is there, so we'll see how we can run this up. Carl was happy with the pictures I sent over. And also, to make my day, Cooper has just sent the Milan main movie and trailer across, so I've just set that to download in the office as soon as I got in, so hopefully me and Carla can watch that tonight. I'll get it up on the channel, slap it on the TV, and then I will launch that for release tomorrow morning, hopefully, fingers crossed, if the download doesn't fail, because it's a large file. So yeah, that's it for this one. I'm going to continue to watch the latest Unwrapped podcast with 𝘗𝘭𝘰𝘶𝘥𝘭𝘺, eat this, and then I've got to pick my daughter up from college in 34 minutes. So I've got 34 minutes to chow down, set my rice on to cook for my other meals, and then put the chicken in to cook. So we're on the clock. So, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Off-season is a goer. The content is coming. And I'll see you in the next vid. Peace.